This is Minecraft's ugliest base. I mean, it's in the worst biome, it's hideous, there's literally nothing that's good about this base, which my brother and I just bought for $20,000. And today, we're gonna flip it. I'm gonna start on the inside. I think that's where I see the most potential.
All right, I'm gonna start on the outside, Zach. I'm gonna tear down all these farms and get it looking right out here.
Let's see who can make the better upgrade, my inside or your outside.
Okay, deal. Let's go.
All right, first thing is, I don't know why bro didn't add windows everywhere. These, I think, just need to be 4 wide. It's just...
But they're not even.
Bro just randomly threw windows in where I think he just ran out of glass, honestly, which is shocking because he lives in the desert. Why not have an entire fence in the... Oh, wait, there's a downstairs? Wow. Dude just has a secret underground lair for spiders. Well, let's go ahead and take this out then right here because I really want to open it up. I think the first thing about this space is it's got potential to be really pretty if pretty much everything this guy originally did is just destroyed. So that whole corner is gonna open and be a giant window. I'm trying to decide if we want just windows everywhere. Like, I don't even know if you need the orange. To me, it just kind of ruins the flow of the house. I don't know. See how much better that's gonna look? It's actually gonna be dope because you're gonna have these sick views of like the jungle. You're gonna have the desert. It's gonna look so much better. Bro, put a furnace wall over here. What in the world? Imagine walking into your base and the first thing you see is a line of furnaces. I mean, it's just weird. But actually it's gonna be useful for us because we are going to be smelting all of this into glass because I don't have much money. However, I should have some coal back at homeland. A little bit there, none there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Do I have any glass as well? We have 1. I would have liked to have a little bit more, but that's okay. We've got at least 1 piece of glass to get started with. And then let's take a look at what else we have.
Very high roof.
I mean, very weird looking roof too. Seating area here, I don't think we want this. I actually don't mind the tables. I don't like the bed. Really, the first step ends up being demolition. And that also means demoing all these furnaces we're not using. Now that this is all carved out, you can see it's got a lot more potential. And we actually should have enough glass to maybe even start our first construction phase of the day here. 37 plus 9, that gives us 46. So we can at least fill in the frontal parts. I don't know about you, but that looks infinitely better. A view of the ocean? Why would you not want that? Why is there a hole in the ground? You know what? Let's just leave it because I feel like that's got potential. What is he doing? What are you doing to my glass? I just put that there.
Listen, come out here to the front and look at this and tell me those windows can stay. Those have got to get taken out.
Those look so good. You just need some depth. You need some depth.
I'll add the depth, but the windows can't stay there. And they got to be window panes if you're going to put them like that, all right?
Bro, those look so good to me.
I'll get the front looking better. I'm going to add a lot.
This is upsetting to me, but I'm going to let him do it. I want to use some of the natural sandstone blocks here. So I'm going to go ahead and mine some of this here. I'm gonna go ahead and put down one of these crafting tables temporarily back to here. So this gives us some sandstone slabs, and if I use these correctly, it'll just give us a nice little soft sandstone floor. And I think what I wanna go for is an indoor-outdoors type modern desert villa. I don't really know. This is risky because this could end up looking terrible. We got beautiful windows here, so we can integrate some beautiful seating. Seating area here, I don't think we want this. So I want this to be like a longer seating area. So then we'll extend this over to here. There we go. Now you've got like a major couch seating area here that you can look out the windows from. Isaac said he wants glass panes. I'm gonna try it. I really don't think they'll look good, but give the benefit of the doubt. You know what? He's right. That does look better. I literally hate that my younger brother was correct and just roasted me. I kind of forgot for a second this was a competition with him to see who could build better. So I'm not sure if the windows count as the indoor or the outdoor. Now, before I tell you guys what happened to my other brother, I'm gonna go ahead and break all this glass and work on the rest of the base here. I gotta literally just destroy everything. It's a nightmare. Isaac, this looks really awesome, actually. I liked it.
Which one do you like better, the left or the right side? That's kind of what I'm trying to decide between right now.
I think I prefer the right side.
The right side? Okay, we'll keep the right then.
Good stuff. Inside's coming together, but it's not great yet.
We'll get there, Zach. This was a rough base to start with. It's actually looking a lot better already.
It is. I think I want to do a modern indoor-outdoor living temple. You don't see that too often, you know? All right, that's a pretty good idea. I really hate that I have to replace all this glass. So guys, let's go ahead and just get it done. The interior walls are finally completed, but the problem is I don't really feel like we have like enough color in this base. I want to feel like an LA home, like David Dobrik lived in here. Hi, Truffle. How are you? So I think the best thing that we can do is go back to our base for a second and just see if there's any miscellaneous gear and items I have. All right, I'll take some end rods, take some item frames, take some pots. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's really not a lot of things in here that are usable. And that's a little bit of an issue to me because I don't have a lot of money. All right, we've got 2 lily pads. Isaac's kind of looks to be bringing water in. So I'm gonna place this out here just for him to know. Bamboo, I think could look good if done correctly. I don't 100% know. Then we've got 11 flower pots that I think would look kind of nice with bamboo in it. Like a little table, some cups. And then I think for now, we can finally get rid of the entire furnace wall. I don't know, man. I hate to do it because I actually kind of like the table, but it's gotta go. I really like the way this couch looks here. So something needs to go in this corner that has like a lot of use. Let's go ahead and put a in-ground crafting table. Let's grab some of these. Okay, so the idea here is that back in this little room is gonna be a really tiny miniature office that you could like do some work in. You know what, I just realized bro had some actual items in his chest that we bought and he left in here. I don't know that these are worth a ton, but it's not too bad. I was cutting, oh, he has scaffolding, bro. Oh my God, he actually has stuff we could use. Bro, has sandstone, he has everything. Oh, look at this. I'm taking this home with me. What I want to try is to create walls here. That way that adds a little bit more depth. So something like this on each side. All right, so this is in theory going to come out the actual perfect height, which it is, to look like a little indoor miniature temple. So now when you walk in, you've got this really interesting design. You can either walk to the right and have like a little chill seating zone with beautiful views, or to the left. I don't know exactly what Isaac's building. It seems like some sort of a pool. And if it is, it might need some adjustments because this was going to be an office space or a bedroom. Let's just leave that up in the air for now like that. I think that's fine. Do we want this to be open here? Oh, window. That's kind of cool. I need to do a little thinking. I need to get some planning. I don't know. I just need something to change. That's what we need to do. Okay, we've come to the conclusion. So I think the room has too many, yo.
Has some sea pickles.
Oh, thank you. My inventory is absolutely stacked right now, so I'll trade you some carpet.
Doesn't matter. Everybody needs a sea pickle.
Appreciate that. What are you making down here, a pool?
It's gonna be a pool, but I don't have any buckets. So if you have a bucket, feel free to fill that thing up.
I don't. They're all in my lava smelter.
No.
I'm still not sure. Like, this base has so much work, man. I feel like it looks terrible still, doesn't it?
I do like the decision here to just wall off the top. Don't even try to make that look good. I'm with you. Let's do that.
Actually, no. I was gonna make this a loft.
Oh.
This is gonna be a loft with a staircase that goes up right in the center. It's gonna look really cool.
You kind of lost me there. I was all for just covering it all up, but good luck.
Thank you. I think the staircase design is gonna be lit. See, that's kind of cool because then you get access to this and this could become a little miniature chest room or storage room with a bunch of barrels and stuff like up here. I think a staircase this large is gonna really look bad here. So let's take that out. Maybe we'll just go for something simpler like a nice little ladder on the way up. I think that'll look fine. And then I think it should be extended all the way up to this window. All right, take a look at this. Beautiful ladder to get up to this area. And what's even more interesting is we could, in theory, actually connect it to this roof and make it even bigger. All right, what if we do this? We extend this up one, then we can put down like a railing. A glass railing because it's a modern house. We have so many glass panes. There we go. So now it becomes an actual proper storage area where all of his chests with items can move, maybe a couple of furnaces. It just becomes like a little low-key area up here. And I'd maybe love to put a window, but I don't know if that's gonna ruin the outside. So it kind of makes it feel just a hair less claustrophobic up here when you do something like this. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's get some barrels. Let's get a couple furnaces and really deck this place out. The only thing that sucks is like the flooring is like, it's a slab. So you got to keep that in mind. I do have an idea. Nothing some good old trap doors can't solve in the corners, huh? We could actually take this out and then like stack some barrels like that. I kind of like it, dude. I think the windows should extend over one more. That becomes very weird design when you put that on top of the bamboo. I've never seen that before and I don't think it's good. I kind of like that. Oh, look at that. That looks a million times better than what it did before. That's a huge upgrade. And that gave me the idea to add more of these interesting chiseled pillars because I think they look so good. Just like that, I think it's gonna really come together. Look at this, look up here. I made like a little balcony that we can have some storage, like a little crawl space.
That looks tight up there, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh, up here, it's actually not too bad. Down there, it looked like there'd be no headroom.
It's the exact perfect space because I use a slab, and so it's like a crawl space. You have just enough headroom.
And you have a nice little view of the pool up here.
Yeah.
I have a massive discovery, by the way. Follow me.
All right, let's take a look here.
I'm making a sugarcane farm over here, but that's not what's important. While I was digging out the area for the sugarcane farm, look what I found.
What'd you find?
Already dug mine.
Oh, pre-dug mine.
That would have taken so long.
That is huge.
And right here, Zach. Oh yeah, right here. There's a mine shaft.
Yeah, there's some rail over here.
Mine shaft right at the surface.
Bro, that's rare.
And I just dug up this rare, it was like another portal that was abandoned. So I got you some crying obsidian to add to the base and 12 normal obsidian to make another portal.
Dude, that's freaking awesome. What we need to do then is make a path to the mine that looks like really clean. And then we can like build a little building around the mine because the property value is going to spike when people see that it has a pre-made mine.
And it's going to have a pre-made nether portal. And you need a detail with this crying obsidian. I'm going to leave it out front.
I want the mine project. That's going to be something I already have a perfect vision for. So I'm going to take that.
Deal.
But I got to finish the inside before I get started on that.
Quick question before you go here.
Yeah.
What do you think about using red sand as our path here?
Yeah, do it. It's good. All right, we're now starting to see some progress here. It's going to look even better when I pop in with a couple of these up top because y'all know pillars look better when they're actual pillars. Look at that, guys. That is beautiful to me. I'm very proud of that. Now, I talked a lot about indoor-outdoor living. We've got some windows here that lead out. We've got a mine shaft out back, and I'd love to be able to get there a little easier. I think what I'm going to do is actually open this up here. Maybe we'll add some glass to make it kind of look like the door is open, and then what we're going to do is make a balcony back here.
Which I've thought about the whole time.
Check this out. I'll look good with some like water around it too. There you go. Look at that. It definitely needs some sort of a railing or something on the edge though, like a fence, a wall. It kind of needs to be out like here, and then that makes it really awkward unless we do like something like this underneath. Ooh, that's nice. And then maybe just a small little way to hop right on down, just like right here. You can just go boop, right into the path, and then you can bring the path right on over. Now we're talking. Okay, that actually looks sick. It goes perfectly in the center of this path, which then takes you right to your mine. This is really, honestly, about 1,000,000 times better than what we started at. I still feel like it's incredibly ugly though. Like desert bases to me are so brutal to design. So I want to build the mine out of red sandstone for me here. So let's try. So that's gonna be the shape of it right there. So I need a lot more red sandstone, which means we better go plunder this entire beach over here. Yeah. Oh, there's some right next to me. Excellent. My mining level is so high, we actually get glazed terracotta from this, which is kind of cool because we might actually put that in the base. Yo, what is this? Oh, someone's been here. That brings us to 30 red sandstone. It's not exactly a ton, so hopefully it's enough to make this base. Oh, look how nice this looks. That's really cool. So let's go ahead and wrap this up all the way around like that. So we have the base layer of cobblestone, then it transforms into like a smooth red sandstone. And because I'm out, we're gonna then transform into an orange terracotta, and it kind of might look good. I think that's not bad at all, my boy. Although it does connect here weirdly to the platform here.
Yeah, you might just want to push this back a little bit, you know, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It looks fine.
I think this needs to go on top. It'll look better.
No, I think it would look fine if you did it like this.
Yeah, trust me. This is my project. Trust me.
Well,
Trust me.
like that.
Trust me. Trust me. This is my project. Trust me.
You just
It's
make
gotta
the
go on
corner.
top. Trust me.
It already
Trust
looks
me.
better from
It
the
must.
corner.
Trust me. I don't like it. It's gotta go on top.
Well, it needs to go down low for the cactus side.
Nope. I don't like it.
Look good.
I don't think so. I got a vision though, and it will look good.
Dude, this was the farm side, Zach.
There was already a mine. I can't move the mine.
I put the sugarcane farm before the mine was here.
What do you mean you put it? The mine's been here before we bought it.
I uncovered the mine, dude. I uncovered it.
No. All right, obviously. A little bit of a kerfuffle there, folks. That's just what happens when two elite builders, all right, are in the same room and you're brothers. But I think it looks better like this. Let's continue. Still weird, actually. Still doesn't quite fully do what I'm looking for. Let's add some windows. That looks better. All right, what do you think of this?
I feel like the corner out here is a little weird, but
It is. It's a tough fix in that corner, no matter what you do, isn't it?
it is a tough fix. You know, yeah, it doesn't look bad though. This looks pretty good.
Maybe this. We can take the corner off.
Now it looks worse. Definitely looks worse. Definitely looks worse. Put it back.
Hey, wait, look. Hey, that's pretty good.
It's not. It's about the same. It's not better or worse, I guess.
I think it's a tad weeny bit better.
It's not a breaking point for the base. That's what I'll say. I will say though, look at this mine, dude. You hit your head the whole way down. He did not dig it deep enough.
Yeah, that's not our problem. You know what would look good though? Give it a little mine rail cart just for fun.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm about to take this up one more notch here because if I take these out and then do one of these, now that is nice and spicy. We do have a lot of torches. I'd like to get some of these placed around the corners outside. Yeah, it looks a little nicer. And then honestly, I think this would look okay with some indoor wraparound torches like that. I think we could also come in and do something like this with some like side furnaces. I think that will look good, and then put some pots on top. See, that gives it a lot more functionality. You can kind of like smelt your stuff before you dip on down to the base. Maybe a little bit of a crafting table in here as well on the side. Look pretty nice and useful. I mean, since a lot of people don't actually take time to deck out their little zones like this, I think this really adds a lot to the mining room here. All right, you've got a really clean looking house right now. You've got a cactus farm. You've got a beautiful mine shaft, which is so much more appealing than it used to be. You've got this area, which just needs a couple of seats and it's gonna look pretty clean. There you go. So you've got these beautiful seats that actually look outward, which is a little bit unusual. And then this to me becomes like a little grilling area where you do a little bit of cooking on your grill, put a little bit of this down, then we can put some food on that later, and it actually becomes a tiny little miniature grill zone. Yo.
Zach, potential massive discovery. Filled up the swimming pool and notice there are 8 spiders below the base.
Yeah, there's a downstairs. Come look.
Could that be a spider spawner?
Oh, it is. Look, there's the downstairs right to it.
Dang, I was about to dig down to it. I'm glad I didn't.
Huge discovery. Yes, it is a full-on spider spawner. Creeper.
Wait a minute, did you put this in?
No, it was just here.
Wow, this base is the base it just keeps giving.
I know. That's what I said when I saw it. I was like, who knew? I'll be honest though, this thing doesn't look great yet. What do we do with this area over here? Like, what does this become?
I don't know, Zach. You were in charge of the inside, so I don't really care about this, to be honest.
I think I got a solution. Minecraft desert temples have a design, I think, that looks like this. Obviously, they're in actual sandstone, so watch me change this to actual sandstone. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create a shout out to the Minecraft desert temples. And instead of falling down into a trap, you fall down into the smelting room / all the other items downstairs. So first, let's go ahead and get rid of all of this nasty wood here that has no place being in a base like this anymore. Put sandstone in, which is gonna look a lot better. Now right in the center, usually it's like a blue terracotta color, but what I think I could do instead is actually dig a hole down, and that would lead you right down to the spider room. It's gonna have a ladder. So now you fall down into the trap room that is actually the room that's gonna have all the chests and the smelting. And then this can be completely sealed up because I've hated this since I moved into this base. I don't think it looks good at all to have a weird random corner staircase. All right, let's move all of these chests then. I think I want to kick this out just one more to the side here. And then we got to take the roof up one. That way they can still open these because that would be really annoying. This would become your fully functional smelting wall. Now I can get rid of all these furnaces. That's actually 1,000,000 times better. All right, Isaac, take a look at this newest addition here.
Where are we at? Downstairs?
Downstairs, I've changed it so that it's an homage to the Desert Temple Pyramid Trap.
Oh, I see that. Don't you need like the purple concrete right in the middle?
Well, now it's just a hole that takes you down into your base. Now you walk down, you've got your chest, you've got your smelting. This becomes your multi-purpose room. This needs to be moved.
All right. I'll kill these spiders. Just clear these guys out. Good. It is pitch black down here though, Zach. You got to get some torches.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Are you just going to do this in this wall too? Should I go ahead and haul this out for you?
Yeah, I think you should work on this room and see what you can turn it into.
All right, I'll be down here, Zach. I've got the outside pretty well detailed now. You just need to get like the finishing touches up there and we'll be ready.
I'm gonna take a look. He says we're ready for the finishing touches. I literally feel like this base is really bad compared to the most of the ones we make because it's been so challenging to make a desert base look good. But that certainly helps. Adding a little zigzag pattern like that right there. A little bit of lighting there. You know, I think this does have a place, to be honest. I think this might look okay, just kind of like right off the side. That way you could like grab it really quick when you're walking around. Let's go to the shop here because I haven't really spent any money today on this base. Let's see. Buy some more barrels. Carpet. I think one of the biggest issues with my base right now is the fact that it's got regular wood and acacia wood. And actually, I think, believe it or not, the best looking wood is either acacia or dark wood. So I'm going to spend some money on what's going to be an incredibly expensive process, but I want to see how would dark wood look instead of this wood. I think the problem is if you throw in oak wood, it ends up making it look a little bit too yellow everywhere and it loses a lot of the depth. If you come in with some dark wood, it adds a stark contrast. And to me, I think it really, really makes the sand pop in a good way. That is infinitely times better than what it looks like here, isn't it? Let's do this now, which is gonna be another fun little adventure. All right, tell me this does not look 1,000,000 times better just by replacing that floor with a darker wood. The roof is really ugly though. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. I mean, that's gonna be an issue. And then this whole area is kind of basic and empty. Maybe like a little bit of carpet here would come together and add some like nice interior. All right, beautiful big light gray carpet looks really nice. Then I want to get some lanterns and some fences in here to really add some better detail. Excuse me, I do not need to deal with you right now, all right? So we're actually gonna use these to hang some lanterns from because if I add the dark oak, it keeps that contrast going on the outside, which to me is really nice looking. So, oh wait, I don't do that on the outside. Then I'd be helping Isaac. I gotta do that on the inside. So instead of these torches, I think maybe we could do something like that. Is that too high though? Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now I think some hay has some purpose being in this base, so maybe just right off back here, like just put a little stack of hay right here or something. I don't know. I wonder. Oh, look at this. Wow, this really took it up a notch by just adding a little wall fence there. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Wow, that's like stunningly better than what it was previously. This area still is like awkwardly empty to me though. We'll go ahead and pop in some seating over here. Wow, that's actually sick. I love the way it like all blends together in a really interesting way here.
1 hour later.
All right, I don't know about you, but after maybe 45 minutes of changing all the regular wood to a dark oak wood, this base to me looks way better than it previously did. I still feel like the roof is hideously ugly and there's like an immense amount of work to do, but we did kind of take on probably the most brutal project ever when it came to flipping a base. So what I wonder is, can we do something like this for some depth? So if we take these all the way down, put some trap doors on the top, it might create this really nice little awning, which would bring the outside together and make it look less like disgusting flat outside. Pretty good. I mean, it's not like the perfect thing, but I think it's nice. Man, some of these bases are just nasty. The way some of you guys think to come up with a base, and then I gotta come around and flip it, and I don't even know if I can flip it good. It's tough. I don't know. To me, this looks 1,000,000 times better just by putting in that little depth out there. I'm kind of wondering, like, if I kept it going like this, would that look good or bad? Because the front of it just feels too flat now compared to the rest. And I feel bad because Isaac put a lot of time into it, but I think this will help you. Something like that.
This is looking a whole lot better.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
It's looking a whole lot better with a dark color, I think.
I agree. I did the entire thing in dark, and literally the entire time. And I also changed the outside. Come take a look. I added this border around the entire outside of dark, which I think looks really cool.
Now on the outside, I don't know if I like it as much. Just being honest.
I think it looks cool.
It just adds like a nice desert feel to it. It brings the color together and it matches the inside and brings it to life. And it took me a long time, so I can't break it now.
It looks way better with the green. So I mean, mean, I don't hate it. I think it's just as good as it was. So
I agree. Well, it's hopefully better.
it's more appealing to more players. Why don't you come take a look at downstairs?
All right, let's see what we got down here in the old hole. Whoa, it's like a royal Egyptian feeling.
Yeah, I was trying to get like some like suns in here, you know?
This is kind of cool, actually. Wow, this is not what I expected, but that's a really cool idea for a cave.
Down here's not too bad.
You double nether portaled it just for symmetry. That is literally like OCD.
I had to. It was the only way to get this room because you only brought one down with the ladder.
I think this would look actually a little better on this back wall if we made this dark wood. Like added like some dark wood, like brought it downstairs a little.
You can, I don't have any dark wood, but if you have some, put it down here.
What do you think this is worth? Because this is definitely not our best work so far.
Not as, I would say 250.
I think to me, like a desert is clear that like this is not the area to flip. I spent the last 3 days working on upgrading this base. We've added incredible details from flying owls to cactus blossoms all the way to a custom fence around the outside. We didn't really change the inside a whole lot, but after upgrading the base, it was time to sell it. We thought we'd price anchor around 1.5 million. Quickly, 2 people showed up, we negotiated back and forth, and somehow I got an offer for 2 million. I received the money and transferred the base to Lazarus, walking away with $1 million profit each, proving that you actually can make money in the ugliest biome in Minecraft.